and welcome back to Crypto Hulk. Yeah, it's pretty amazing. Showed up. Of course, the show wasn't on. It was off. Somehow the computer either shut down or restarted itself or whatever it was. I did all the updates. I mean, there wasn't any updates except one yesterday, like in the afternoon. Um, then when I went to sleep last night about 10, there's nothing going on. I wake up and the show is completely off. Some of my websites that I had are now, I'm getting some kind of error, especially at Cointelegraph about this one. So, we're going to do the best we can. And I know my topic of the show is pretty interesting. Let me read off the title to you. I can't see it right here, but we're talking about government agencies and stuff, shadow government agency offices. We're going to get into it. Got a great show lined up. Hopefully everything works today. You can kind of see what I do is I provide a program unlike any other on YouTube, pretty much. Everybody's afraid. All these content producers are afraid to say this, afraid to say that. Why? Because they're going to lose this and lose that. True. There comes a penalty, it looks like, nowadays for free speech. It's really sad. You can't say anything. You can't be excited about anything like Trump, because God forbid, if somebody's not going to like it, I'm going to offend somebody. You know what? I don't give a fuck, man. That's how the show is. There's a Trump rally where I was living at, or where I live at yesterday, and it was kind of nice. I drove up and said hi to them and stuff, and it was just friendly people. I loved it. Let's see who the first 5 people were today. Now, I don't know if this is accurate because I can't quite tell because my show turned on and off. So, King Arthur Crypto is 1, Stu Lavelle, iHeart Cryptoverse, Mike Kingsbury, and Danny Boy. So, still live, are we? Yeah. I keep buying silver and maxing out my credit card. My wife's going to kill me. When I bought my crypto, I think it took me about a year to pay it off. Somewhere around in there. Can't remember exactly. Because I was trying to get ready. And that was 4.5 years ago or whatever. And yeah, I was wrong. But you know what? It pays to be early and ready than to be late and ill-prepared, right? My channel has gold and silver coins for sale. I make no money off them. I make money on any kind of silver gold jewelry that I might sell, and hardware wallets. So how do you find these? I'd highly suggest you get silver, okay, and start stockpiling if you can't afford gold. You go to my channel, you'll see home, videos, shorts, live, playlists. Go to the section that says videos. Pick a video like my last one that I made. It says, Kaboom, we are rich in 2025. Click on that video. And if you look down below the video, it says 1783 views. 9 hours ago, 13 products. Go to the right about 5 inches. You'll see the word more. You click on that. Then you look back up here again. I got a gram of gold, which is out of stock. 1/10 of a gold coin by APMEX. 1 ounce Perth Australian coin, on and on. Okay. Why do I have these things for sale? Number one, it's for you. Like I said, I don't make commission. I don't make any kind of money off the gold and silver coins on my channel. Just being extremely transparent with that. We all know America's 35 trillion in debt. That means like every single American would have to pay $180,000 to pay off that debt. Joe Biden just keeps wanting to spending more. Who knows what the next president, if it's Trump, is going to want to spend it on. Both parties are guilty, in my opinion. All of our Congress people are dirty. There might be a couple that are good, like Rand Paul, or I think that Gonzalez. There's some woman running for Missouri Secretary of State, Gonzalez or something. And there's other ones. some other ones out there, not too many. Um, we're gonna have a black swan. It's gonna get bad. For every $1 in crypto, I got $8 in gold, silver. All right. I have not lost any faith in crypto. I know who made, it's kind of like I know who made my crypto, like the deep state. So that's why I'm in. Like that's why I got XRP because I knew all the bankers are going to use it. This that. I'm like, I want the shit they're going to have. Okay. I wasn't getting Bitcoin, but anyhow, when this black swan hits, it's going to be nasty. Dollar's going to just dive at first. Just letting you know, dollar's going to dive. And everybody's going to be afraid. Oh God. And maybe the dollar gets cut half in value. If you got gold and silver, gold's gonna go like 15,000 an ounce. And who knows what silver goes, 300 an ounce? Maybe silver goes up 10 times. If you don't have silver, at least you'll be financially destroyed when the bad shit happens. Okay. That's why I have that from my channel now. I've had it now about a month or so, maybe two. I haven't bought any crypto for 4 years. It's not like I'm anti-crypto. I'm not. I do have an anti-crypto channel, but I took 2 months worth of my salary. That's it. Because if XRP is really going to do what it does, I think XRP is at least going to hit 10 G's. So I should have at least 20 to $100 million. And if that's not enough for me to live the rest of my life, then I have a fucking problem, right? Right. So I figured out with me, realistically, if I get 20 million out of this deal at the end, that's better than the 0 million I got right now. And 20 million can last me a lot depending on where I want to live and what part of the world. I could live like a king somewhere in the Philippines or something, or wherever it is. Thailand. Meet Stu out there, start a Hulk restaurant, get drunk every day with Stu. But let's move on. Let's see, where should I start at today? Eric Goldsmith. Hold on, Eric Goldsmith, I appreciate the tax-free donation, supporting this channel. Being who I am, saying what I say, this channel gets hammered by YT. Social media, I can't really go out on any social media because they will not allow content like mine because it goes against all the people at the top. My channel is designed for you. I appreciate any and all support that you have. If you appreciate coming onto a channel like this and hearing the best deep dives and a lot of cool news and shit, support this channel the best you can, and I'll keep cranking out hits. All right. Now let's start with India. We got a deep dive here. This is pretty substantial. And that's probably why my channel, they mess with the channel trying to erase the show. Because I'm going to implicate 3-letter agencies, okay? Now I'm not going to use specific names at all. I'm not that dumb. But let's do a copy paste. Hold on a minute. Let's see. Hopefully that works. All right. Now, if you don't know, India has like a massive bank outage. 300 banks in India are out. Okay. UPI. Remember, we've been talking about UPI, that wallet, universal wallet and shit in India, where anybody from any country can go to India, hook up this wallet, and you don't need to like carry money and all that shit. And the NPCI. So what we got going on is India's payment system, I believe this is just for retail, is like no bueno. Okay. It got hacked. And I'm going to show you how the American government, in a way, is related to this. I don't know if the American government's trying to cause a hack over there. All I'm going to do is show you a rabbit trail that Crypto Hulk followed, and I'll let you and your imagination go with this thing. UPI, IMPS, retail payments. So now we're talking stellar, okay? Small to mid-size, okay? You're gonna love this little deep dive. Let me tell you something. The minute I saw this deep dive, my bullshit meter went off immediately. Why? Because it showed India and then it showed the NPCI. And I'm like, there's no fucking way. You got Google mixed up with Ripple in the NPCI and all that shit. How does this shit end up fucked up? Well, I'm going to show you. It all goes back to a little company. Let me read this. I'm just going to read this little paragraph right here. The National Payments Corporation of India, Ripple partner, has put out a notice that UPI, the wallet, the universal wallet, and other payment systems of certain banks will temporarily not be available to customers. You know what I really think this is? They're hooking up all the crypto software and shit in NPCI. That's what I honestly feel, okay? Now, that's my opinion. I just want to let you know, because there's no way shit where Google and Ripple is mixed up in NPCI, they have this bad of a hiccup. That's not possible. So what is possible? They're implementing something in and they have to shut it down to get it all hooked up. Maybe they're running parallel systems. The old system along with the crypto system. Yeah. That's my belief. Maybe at first they're not running XRP. They're running RippleNet or some shit like that. But I think to get to RippleNet, that's where the problem is. They got to update their software. Let's keep reading. That's my opinion, okay? It's not based on facts. The NPC, the National Payments Corporation of India, has put on notice that other payments are not working. This has happened due to, listen, this has happened due to systems of C-edge technologies. This is where the bullshit meter said, that's it right there. The letter C hyphen, the word edge, E-D-G-E, and then technologies. And I said, you know what? I'm going to look up C-edge tech. I've never heard of these fuckers. There's got to be something to C-edge. CryptoHawk, find out who the fuck is C-edge, which is a service provider. So C-edge is a service provider to several banks being attacked by ransomware. Now, this is interesting. They're blaming ransomware now. Okay. To prevent larger impact of the ecosystem, NPCI has temporarily isolated C-edge technologies from accessing the retail payment systems operated by NPCI. Stop. Well, CryptoHawk, isn't Ripple wholesale? Yeah. But you could run any ledger on top of the XRP ledger. Okay, that makes sense. So you've got Google and Ripple mixed up with NPCI, which is a payments platform. I'm going to show you during my deep dive how I think Stellar fits right into this, and that's through the company C-Edge. Remember, this is just my investigation. This isn't official, but it's just my investigation. Let me check the comments. We'll go to the next section in this little journey here. Robert Driscoll, appreciate the tax-free late fee. Honesty is the best policy. So every time people are late, you got to pay up. Next. Now, we've already gone over this already, how Google and Ripple are partners with NPCI. Now, again, Google is a wholesale, Ripple's XRPL is a wholesale platform. Oh, secret squirrel. Hold on a second. Stu Lavelle, thanks for that tax-free donation. It keeps the IRS's dirty little hands off my money. Testing secret squirrel. Shh, don't tell YT. Okay, nobody say anything. He finally got through the gauntlet. Here's this article here now. I've gone over it like a million times. Google-backed payment company Ripple. Now, when is this? 7 years ago, everybody. 7 years ago, just saying, right? Imagine this. Google-backed payment company Ripple is in talks with NPCI. That's National Payments Corporation of India. That's what's shut down right now. 7 years ago. Think about this. You got Google and Ripple working with NPCI. Really? And then now you got a ransomware attack? Come on, man. Come on, man. Like Joe Biden says, come on, man. Like, you guys, seriously, this is so bullshit. That's why my bullshit meter went off. I'm telling you, it went off like that. Spider-Man senses. And I'm like, dude, this article's so fucking liar. Ransomware, NPCI. Really? When you got Google and Ripple working for you, there's no fucking ransomware attack. I'm sorry. Okay. So this is planned like the pandemic. Okay. That leads me. Oh, so let's go back to the original article. Go back to the original article. I pulled a fast one on you. We go back to the original article and we look to the end of the article here. And we see, now here's, this also caught my attention. According to Sea-Edge Technologies website, the company is a joint venture between Tata. Oh, now hold on a second now. Isn't Tata related to Ripple or something? Holy shit, Crypto Hulk. You're a fucking investigator. So this little company called Sea-Edge that nobody's heard of outside of three-letter agencies, it just so happens that Sea-Edge is related to Tata, and not, you know what kind of Tatas. Tata Consultancy Services. Well, let's look up Tata Consulting. No, it's not a strip club. Come on, stop it now. Todd, what are they consulting, Crypto Hulk, you sicko? Look, man, I'm just trying to teach you the news, dude. Quit trying to make Crypto Hulk out like a playa. So let's look right here. Here's the article for you. Tata Consultancy Services adopts Ripple technology. Well, isn't that something? Son of a bitch, Crypto Hulk. Your bullshit meter was correct. I'm telling you. So you've got Ripple and Google and Ripple 7 years ago hook up with NPCI. They're running retail, which we all know is stellar. Okay. Then all of a sudden there's a snafu the other day, and they have what's called some kind of malware attack. That's bullshit. Okay, they're hooking up the Ripple system. We look down below, and Sea-Edge is the cause. Everybody's blaming Sea-Edge like they're the bad little stepchild that nobody likes, okay? It's you little fucking bastard. You did this to the NPI system. So everybody's blaming Sea-Edge, right? Well, Sea-Edge is working with Tata. But guess what? Tata is using Ripple tech. Now let me ask you a question. Is it possible that Ripple has a malware attack? Bullshit meter goes off. See what I'm talking about? That's Crypto Hulk for you, man. Now, Tata is using Ripple tech, who's helping Sea-Edge, who's working with Ripple and Google for NPCI. You see what I'm talking about? Like this, there's no way. There's no, hey, stop it. You kids in the back, quit fighting. Now look, all this shit's Ripple. There's no malware attack. This is all bullshit, okay? Now look below. Look at the second bullet point. Tata's working with Citibank. Okay? Let me show you something. Citibank's like one of the top 3 to 5 banks in the world. Okay? This rabbit hole gets so fucking huge. I want you guys to be excited. Because I'm showing you what no other channel knows. Look at this right here. Just in, Citibank extends partnership with Ripple-powered Volante. Oh, shit. This is 3 years ago. You see how, like, everybody who's the top banks and Ripple, and they're all mixed up in it. There's no ransomware attack. This is all bullshit, okay? They're getting ready to hook the system up, all right? Now, if Citibank, being one of the biggest banks in the world, wasn't enough, and Citibank's working with Ripple-powered Volante, then some of you guys will ask that are brand new, but Crypto Hulk, who the fuck is Volante? I'd like to know, Crypto Hulk. Well, the Federal Reserve, maybe you've heard of the United States Federal Reserve. If you haven't, get the fuck off the channel because I'm not special ed. But the Federal Reserve payments pilot, they incorporated the Ripple partner Volante. Just thought I'd let you fucking know. All right. So do you see how deep this is getting now? This hole, which I had a shovel and I dug a couple scoops out. Now I've got like a swimming pool dug out in the backyard. Okay, this is getting so fucking huge. We've got Citibank, Volante, the Federal Reserve kind of technology mixed up in this Google. Amazing. Now, if that wasn't enough, you've got, wait, hold on a second. These Indian. I'll tell you what, you got to be careful when you start clicking on Indian website shit because they're loaded with dumb shit. I'm telling you, like the Indian website stuff is the fucking worst. The news and all that because they slip in all this stuff. You'll have your computer at 12 o'clock at night running something because the sound's not turned off because the Indians slip in all this dumb shit. So I just turn my sound off at night. Sometimes when I got an Indian web page open because they just fuck. It's just so full of fuck games. Right here we've got this. I mean, think about this. HDFC Bank joins Ripple. When is this? Almost 4 years ago. What is HDFC Bank, Crypto Hulk? Who the fuck cares about HDFC? Well, it just happens to be India's largest private bank, Ripple partner. Just thought I'd let you know. Now, we're going to pause with that. I've got to make a quick video to show you because I know they're not going to. So I traced back that C edge. And it goes back to December 2006. Oh, dang, Crypto Hulk. You didn't just deep dive this, did you? Now, what's important, let me send this video to you in real time. Crypto Hulk, why are you talking about real time? I don't know. I thought I'd make it sound a little more high tech, you know, with all my high tech skills. I got badass high tech skills like that. So I did a little searchy search with the C Edge business, and you got to use different names because it's not the same. Trust me, I was all over this like flies on horse shit yesterday. Trying to show you guys a fun deep dive. So the company was called NYSA, N-A-Y-S-A. Okay. And guess what it serves? Small and medium businesses. What? How is that, Crypto Hulk? We get into, this is the early stage of NYSA, which is C Edge. I'm not going to get into it and read the whole thing, but this is the very first evidence that I found, goes back to 2006. Now, I'm going to make another video because 2 years later, they're now, same website, they're out of Missouri. All of a sudden now, we figure out they're out of Missouri. Here's their About Us. And here is their information. Just want to show you that. There's the date, 2008. Okay. Now let me send you that. I can't send you the link because YouTube doesn't allow this. They think that I'm downloading malware. No, what they know is that I'm downloading truth, and they want you fucking stupid and poor, okay? And they really can't handle me doing this because there's nobody on the fucking YouTube that does this shit like me. And trust and believe, I get hammered by them too, and they do all kinds of shit to bust my channel down, but I keep coming back because I'm one of those people that don't give a fuck, pretty much. It's how the channel goes and how it is with me. Thoth the Atlantine, 1111. Thanks for that 1111 tax-free gift. I'm sure my IRS government right now just loves it. Esharad1, thank you very much. I appreciate that. you're a continual going above and beyond. Appreciate that. Okay, maybe that video is loaded for you right now. Here we got Sea Edge. Now, not 2000, they changed this name now to Sea Edge. It was called Nyson or whatever it was before. Now it becomes Sea Edge. It's the same phone number. Crypto Hulk, how do you know it's the same company? Well, look at the fucking phone number on the NISA. Okay, you see NISA right there? I wonder if they have a phone number down here. 2006. Okay, well, I don't see the same phone number, but it's the same. Okay, contact us. Let me click on that page. Let's see if anything pops up. I'm going to give that a, okay. No, it's saying unavailable. Well, anyhow, just let's go with it. It's the same fucking company, all right? I know it is. Just trust me. Sea Edge Software Consultants is a premise IT consulting. It's in the United States. They said they've been consultants for over 3 years. The leaders, consultants as leaders over the past 3 years. Well, we only got you, that would take it back to 2005. Anyhow, what's interesting about this, our small to mid-sized business, so here we go again. So let's say it's not NISA, which it is. I know it is. But let's just go with it. Even if it's not, now how is this company also talking about small and mid-sized business? And on top of that, that's what NPCI is. Retail, that's small to mid-size. So right here, they're telling you right there. Now you can read all this yourself on what they do. I'm just scanning it right here. Okay. They Sea Edge software consultants support employing local technical skills to promote economy. Talks about engage offshore resources. Oh, we are liaison services work, huh? With various offshore units, like 3-letter agencies. Okay, I'm just letting you know what this is. Now, I did a little click, and we went up to 2012. I want to show you the evolution of Sea Edge. Let me start this video here. You can see they got more pretty pictures. Look at that. How pretty. And we can see that it's November 2012. So now we bumped it up from 2006, 2008, 2012. Now, what do we got here? Oh, Sea Edge Consultants is premier consulting firm for what? Federal and state governments. Well, isn't that something? Oh, look right here, .gov. Interesting. Now, let me send you this video. Okay, it might take you a minute or so to get it. So what I'm looking at here is a page. It says Sea Edge on the left. It's definitely out of Two City Place Drive, Suite 200, St. Louis, Missouri. So if you're in there, tell them Crypto Hulk stopped by and found out that they do all kinds of contracting for 3-letter agencies, and he's putting that out there on blast, just so everybody knows, not a big deal or nothing. Let's take a little look. Now, one thing I did is I clicked. Now I'm going to take a picture for you. Well, now I'll make a video. Fuck it. So we have the Sea Edge. We're at 2012, and we're looking at United States Air Force. Here's the Air Mobility Command. The Air Force. Oh, man. This one I can't quite read. United States something command. My eyes are bad. Let me give you this article. Let me send this to you right now so you can read it. Let me go here. Okay, there. Let me check my comment section and see if everybody's still alive. Oh, damn. Hold on. Yep, you guys are definitely alive. Kathy K, tuition fees. Right on, Kathy. Appreciate that. That's a tax-free donation. Hey, some people want to be members, some don't. I'd appreciate everybody, but if you just want to give that, if you just want to buy my gold and silver, that's cool. It helps the algorithm, probably, I hope. BK, thank you for a tax-free donation. Shit, Hulk, made alive. Buy silver. Not a financial advisor. Keep up the lies. Going to visit the channel of my fat grandma later. Seriously, though, this is the only channel I still watch. Appreciate that. Then we got Stu Lavelle dropping it while it's hot. Tax-free, dirty Aussie money. Don't tell YouTube. They will kick me. I'm a poet. You know, I don't know why YT is so much after this guy. They kick him off the channel. Some days it's like 5 times a day. And then they won't let him donate sometimes. Isn't this crazy? Like they're so afraid of one person like me. I sit my fucking ass on the floor. I'm the scary guy, right? Whoa, I gotta be so shadow banned. This is so fucking ridiculous. How embarrassing. That's embarrassing for a corporation to like be so afraid of like one person like me. Like they can't even let me compete against the other YouTube. All the dumb shit that's on YouTube because they know I'd fucking take over their stupid asses. People want truth and information and deep dives. Well, we're still going here. Bernard, thank you very much. Hi, Hulk. If Kamala is elected, will it slow down regulations and the time frame we are rich? I guess 2025. Hope Trump wins. You know, it all comes down to their timing, Bernard. I don't know the timing. And when I just say spring 2025, it seemed like stuff was telling me, or I was having certain feelings. And yesterday was tomorrow, and tomorrow was yesterday, and next will be 2 days from now. So I can't tell you exact time frames and stuff. So I'm not going to answer that question. I don't have a crystal ball. William, quit laughing. So you see this picture. You got the Air Force. See, this company here, the Sea Edge, they work with military, all right? I'm going to try to zoom in, figure out, oh, the United States Transportation Command. I didn't even know they had such a thing. This Sea Edge company that we know of does work with these 3 military type government agencies right there. Now, this, of course, was taken down. They don't want people to see this. Now, this next page of Sea Edge, here's the last Sea Edge actual. This is actually on their page, so I can actually send you this. I don't have to Photoshop this one. Let me do a copy. See, they took down, this is recently. This one right here is a recent one. They took down all that Air Force shit. So there's that link there. What are we looking at? Amazon Web Service, Ripple Partner. They got Hewlett Packard, Informatica, Pivotal, Oracle, Microsoft Certified, Google, IBM. Now, they got Hewlett Packard, SAP, Red Hat's there, VMware. VMware is another one of those 3-letter government agencies. I'm not getting into that one. IBM is right there. So what caught my interest, I know that Stellar worked with IBM, and Stellar is for small to mid-sized enterprise. And that's what this whole Sea Edge thing has been, small to medium enterprise business, right? Well, that's fitting because here's your IBM connection with the Sea Edge group that we're looking at. Sea Edge Corp has IBM is their partner. And we looked at IBM, and here's the stellar IBM connection. Scroll down to where it says summary, overview, private networks via Hyperledger, right there. Look in that paragraph. It says the Stellar Development Foundation joined the Hyperledger Foundation as an associate member. So there's your connection with Stellar and IBM and this Sea Edge company. So what are we now to wrap it up, Crypto Hulk? Man, you dropped a whole lot of truth in all these agencies and stuff, and Ripple and Citibank and Tata and all the stuff. It all, the weakest link there is the Sea Edge technology. Okay, they're like the one hiding everybody else. Sea Edge goes, works to India. They're offshore, remember, but they're out of Missouri. Okay, but somehow they're in India. Tomorrow's yesterday, and yesterday will be today. The fuck? Okay, sorry. But what we're seeing here is India has a shutdown, and yesterday, India has a shutdown. But today, they're going to try to fix it. Who knows what tomorrow? But so what we have is a little company called Sea Edge that's been working with the government for 22 years or more. I've shown you examples where they do small to mid-sized enterprise business. They are partnered up with at least 3 government agencies that we know of that they took down in 2012, which was 12 years ago. They tried to hide that. 12 years ago, they took that off the website and like, hey, keep that DL, man. But Crypto Hawk found it for you. So all of a sudden, this little company, Sea Edge, is the one to blame for shutting down 300 banks in India. Crypto Hawk did the research, the deep dive. That's my opinion based on the evidence that I found that this little company is really a 3-letter agency. It's our government acting through this little company. Okay. And that's how we get into a country like India. Is maybe somebody from India started with this Sea Edge technology, and they partner up with a company called Sea Edge, which could be 3-letter agency sponsored. I'm being very careful here, kind of. And that's what I truly believe has happened. I think they're getting ready to flip the switch, not tomorrow, but I think what this is they rolled out the infrastructure to India. I honestly believe, you know how I've been saying, there's no connections with India, right? We've got Ripple Russia, Ripple India, and all this. I mean, Ripple Russia, Ripple China, Ripple Indonesia, Ripple Turkey, on and on. Got it? Okay. But I've not once seen Ripple India. I'm telling you, because India's slick. And guess what? I got those ninja investigative moves, so I discovered Sea Edge. That's like the Trojan horse that goes into India. That's really American tech. That's how America gets into India using Sea Edge. Okay. Now, there was a problem. I think what happened is they had to unplug the Sea Edge, which probably did expose it to virus and malware and all these things, to get the infrastructure in. Then they got to clean out all the bad junk, the spam that gets in, shut it down, twist it on, and then we're ready to go. Somebody's sitting there ready to flip a switch. And their job is to literally sit there and hold their finger like this and wait till they get the call. And then the person's like, you can flip the switch now. That's how Crypto Hawk's calling this one. Okay. There's your story time for now. That's a 40-minute story. Let me click out of all this information and we'll go to the next articulo. Let me click. That was a very interesting little rabbit trail you brought us on there, Crypto Hulk. Don't know how you have a creative mind to figure this shit out, but it makes for a great story. All right. Ripple CEO reacts. Let me check some comments just real quick on the news we just learned. Okay, I'm done. Back to comedy. I mean, this could go as fast. How things appear in the Middle East. Is it possible to see an actual X transfer of XRP from Russia to China? Yeah, 5-123 has already shown us. I've already shown transfers from Russia and China on on my show already, probably within the past week. Okay. Next article. Talking about Gary Gensler and all this crazy foolishness the Democrats got going on. Look, this whole thing is being stalled. Let me show you the article here. This is like the biggest fucking stall. Gary was brought in just as a stall tactic. That's the only thing. And all these other YouTube channels, like, oh yeah, Gary Gensler is here. Remember, you can go back and listen to all the dumb shits on YouTube. Talk, oh yeah, Gary Gensler. And then all of a sudden, after like a year, they're like, wait a second, this is like the worst guy. Not once did I say anything good about Gary Gensler. Right from the get-go, I said this guy's a fucking train wreck. People are like, no, I went to MIT. I took a class with Gary. He was so nice. I'm like, you're a fucking Democrat, dude. You probably got the fucking jab in your arm. You got 2 or 3 or 4 jabs, as a matter of fact. You're so fucking stupid. Ripple CEO reacts as the SEC retracts the request to classify Solana, Cardano, and Polygon as securities. Okay, what do we got going on here? You can obviously see Brad Garlinghouse right here. He's not happy. He's almost kind of like it's unbelievable. Like the SEC was suing people, stalling, destroying the Democrats were destroying the whole crypto market, okay? And they have been for 4 years. And what happened is we had something called the Chevron deference. Let me look that one up again and post it. Chevron deference. Let me look this up real quick. Let's use this article here is great. Let me do a copy and a paste for you. Let me show you what's going on and what happened. There's that. Okay, now I have to show you this first before I read the Brad Garlinghouse article. You have the Supreme Court of the United States strikes down Chevron curtailing power of federal agencies. This happened about a month ago, okay? And what it was is back in 1984, Ronald Reagan gave power to local government agencies instead of the court systems. So in the small and the mid-sized federal courts, Reagan took kind of like their power away and gave it to federal agencies. The problem with that, when Reagan was in office, that was great because it was all Republican controlled. But since then, the communist Democrats came in, and like Gary Gensler is one of them, and the same people that do the environmental protection where they stop us from drilling oil. So that's why oil's like $6 a gallon in different places. We're paying about $5. I mean, I spend probably $1,000 a month in gas, and I don't even go anywhere. But anyhow, let's move on. Due to the fact that the Democrats got all crazy out of control, the Supreme Court comes in and they strike down a previous ruling. So they take away all the power from the government agencies like the Democrats have. And Barry Gensler, we'll call his name Barry because I don't really care to say it correctly. They chopped off Gary's nuts. Not that he had any, but the ones that they found that he might have had, like little raisins or something, they chopped those suckers off, which neutered him. And here we have this article here. Now, let me give you this article again. What happened? So there's the backdrop. The government courts took control back to the courts, and they took power away from Gary Gensler. And that's why my little Trump says, and I'll give power back to the people.
Is Donald Trump an intellectual? Trust me, I'm like a smart person.
I'm like a
For
smart.
every one new regulation, 2 old regulations must be eliminated. I have a running war with the media. They are among the most dishonest human beings on earth.
But that's what he'll say. One of them, he'll be like, I'll give power back to you, the people. So here what we have is the SEC in this article is stopping. They're not going to sue Axie Infinity, the Sandbox, Cardano, Solana, Decentraland, Polygon, Binance, Atom, Code, all the Gary Gensler stopped all that. Why? Because the Supreme Court took power away from him. Okay? They eliminated what's called the Chevron deference. Now, we're looking at Brad Garlinghouse here, and he's kind of like, what about us? Okay? That's what's going on. So you're going to see, somebody asked me about crypto. The Democrats are done as far as slowing it down dumb shit wise, okay? They had power to have Gary file a lawsuit. That kind of shuts a company down. You're not legally shutting them down when you file this court hearing. It's more of an administrative shutdown, and the Democrats can no longer use that tactic anymore. So I'm not a fortune teller. I'm not getting into timelines. That's ridiculous. What I'm showing you are fundamentals. The United States court said no. Okay, you can't do it. That's going to really, really hurt Democrats shutting the crypto down. So now they're going to have to pivot. So ever since Trump went to the Bitcoin conference, Democrats are on high alert. Oh God, we're going to lose this thing because of the crypto. That's where we're coming to. So now the Democrats are doing a complete turnaround. They're all going to change, and they're going to start wearing their happy face and say, oh, we like crypto. You'll see. It'll be just like that. Oh yeah, we need crypto. That's what's basically happening with that. Now, just to show you really quickly, this will be the last article we're going over, the last topic. Let me do a copy paste. Let me show you what happened. This is for brand new people. Now, Ethereum had an illegal sale. Here's the video there. Go to the 8-second mark. The 8-second mark. What do you see? Terms and conditions of the Ethereum Genesis sale. Okay. Notice the warning. Okay, what this is 5 minutes of how the SEC, under the Chevron deference, under Democratic control, okay, these different agencies. And I know that Trump appointed Jay Clayton and everything. Okay, it doesn't mean the SEC is Republican just because they hire a Jay Clayton. It's still under Democratic control. So you need to understand that. So I'm fully aware that Jay Clayton was hired by Trump. Okay, it's still a Democratic controlled SEC. Got it? So anyhow, you've had the deep state controlling the SEC and these different things, and Trump has appointed Jay Clayton still, but it didn't matter. Trump wanted to do a lot of things. The deep state's controlling the United States. He couldn't get it done. He wanted to shut the border down. He couldn't do it. The Democrats were fighting so hard to keep that border open. Okay, so shit like that. That's where the Chevron deference comes in. So here we have an example of where the SEC did not stop Ethereum from having an illegal crypto sale. If you look here, my next, and watch all these videos here, you can let the videos speak for themselves. No other channel has this, by the way, just my channel. So I want you to have the best. I want you to be the best informed, okay? And if you look at this video here, go to the 18-second mark, 18-second mark. How many Ethereum were sold, Crypto Hulk? About 60 million. And what's really damning, if you go to the 36-second mark. Here's damning evidence here. You have what says Ethereum white paper. Then you have dev plan. What's that? Developer's plan. You have an Ethereum roadmap. I'm going to explain all this. And then you have intended use of revenue. Okay, so what is all this, Crypto Hulk? How does it relate to securities? Well, anytime you have a white paper, you're explaining a proposal. You have developer plans, what they plan to do in the future. You have a roadmap. See, they haven't got there yet. Ethereum was never there. That's why they have a dev plan, Ethereum roadmap. Get it? They're trying to get somewhere. How are they going to get to where they want to go, Crypto Hulk? Through intended use of revenue. That means they're going to show you when you buy your Ethereum, what are they going to spend the money on? Now, they just admitted right here, when you have a company and you sell portions of that company to raise money to improve the company, and then you show how you're going to spend that money to improve shit, that's a security. The SEC illegally let this go through. So William Hinman, Jay Clayton, and all these people at the SEC and their companies that they used to be associated with will profit and make billions off this. The SEC never even came after this company right here. Truly amazing. In fact, William Hinman, that used to be in charge of the SEC and corporate, he's like, we have investigated Ethereum and found it sufficiently decentralized. And I'm like, oh, wow, he just lied. Because I'm showing you right here. Look, right here. What I just showed you there, that's proof right there. It's not decentralized. They're selling shares of Ethereum to improve the network. William Hinman, you committed a crime against the United States. That's treasonous. There's no statute of limitations on treason. We can still prosecute Bill Hinman for treason against the United States of America. You can figure out some way to work that in. There's no statute of limitations on that, by the way. And then you can go after the SEC for a civil rights violation, 18 United States Code, Section 242. When a person of color of authority, like in the government, stops you from having your civil right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, it's a civil rights violation. Because they stopped you from buying crypto, right? They shut down exchanges, right? Those are all civil rights violations. You won't hear that from other channels because these other people have no clue what we're talking about right now. That puts us at the 52-minute mark. I think we're done. Marco, thank you very much for that last-minute tax-free donation. MC Prosperity says, they definitely blocked some of my comments before, and they continue to freeze my chat. I have to go out and back in on chat frequently. Oh. They're probably censoring this top chat. DJ Super Camacho says, YouTube must be blocking my comments. So now I've got two people talking about comments being blocked. Wow, see what I'm saying, you guys? It's like I'm the only channel on this platform that's like this. So we've got a real tight group here, and they can't have this information getting out. The stuff I'm showing you, my God, right? Like if the rest of the world found out about this, whoo, man. We get blanketed. Let's see. Bo Hunter says, yesterday they were doing the same thing to my feed. All right. Well, we got in today. We got some great news put out. I honestly feel they're setting up India right now. with the parallel system, which is crypto-based blockchain in the payments system. That's what I'm feeling. I feel a lot of these ransomware attacks, everybody, I think are one could be real. Some of them are real, but I think also they might be doing it on purpose so they can set up the new blockchain and run parallel to all these different healthcare systems, this, that. I think that's a possibility as well. I wouldn't hold it past them that while we think we're being under attack, which we are, um, I think it's also an opportunity for them. Maybe they open up the network to work on shit, knowing they're going to catch viruses, and then they're done. They connect it all up, and then they get rid of the viruses. That's what I really think is happening. It's just not possible. Think about this logically. We're just looking at it. It's my opinion. Isn't it possible? I mean, look around. Like all these things are having ransomware attacks right now, right? Right. It's never happened this much. All of a sudden now, like boom, 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 boom. Like there's something going on, in my opinion. That's what I honestly feel. Like I'm looking around, like man, isn't this shit impossible? Bank of America here, Wells Fargo, Bank of India here, or MPC out. Like really, all these people once are getting hacked. No, they're getting set up. Now they are getting hacked. I feel that when they go in to run the blockchain parallel to the traditional legacy systems, you do open up a system to vulnerabilities. That's what I think's happening. Yeah, they're fixing it, and they're also opening it up to hacks and ransomware and shit at the same time. They're not. I don't think they're causing it to happen. They're not purposely attacking your stuff. They're opening up a system to fix this, and while they fix this, they can't really stop that. So that once they fix this all up, well, I'm sorry, a million people lost their credit card information, but let's get this back together, fix it all up, get rid of the ransomware. Okay, we're back to go again. That's what I actually feel is happening globally right now. It's just my opinion. Okay. I almost feel like um, they're getting ready. Ransomware is the government, Mr. OG. Yeah, I think you and me kind of feel the same on this. I think the way that I've kind of explained it, maybe some of you other guys and gals feel the same way. Like it's just not possible. All these attacks and shit. Now, we just went over the MPCI. You got Ripple and Google and all these companies and government agencies, and they're having a ransomware. No, that's not possible. You don't have Citibank in there with Tata and the Air Force and shit and all that, and Ripple and Google, and then you get 300 banks shut down in your NPCI system. No, that's a lie. I'm not buying it. Okay, they're setting stuff up, and that's how. There's too many big players mixed up in the NPCI thing. No, that's not possible. They're setting up a new parallel system which exposes them to ransomware attacks. That's what it is. Okay. Anyhow, that's just. I need a shirt that says "Kiss me, I'm an a-hole." Okay, that's interesting one. My name's Crypto Hulk. I actually made the show, faux show, and I'm going to head off to the stress treadmill test later today. And I don't know if I'll make a PM. If I make a PM show, um, I probably won't do too much advertising before the show. I might give you an hour notice, something like that. At what time might the show be? Normally 5:30, 6:30-ish, somewhere in that range. So just kind of check. I don't know if I can get. I'm trying to put news together. Today, what I'm going to do is, I think I've already got maybe 2 or 3 articles put away, but I won't have time to polish them up and make them look pretty. If I do a show, it's going to be rough. All right. Like I might not even advertise 5 different videos for the show. I won't have time to do that. I'll just start. I might have time to make one advertisement video. That's it. But we'll see. Good luck with the stress test. Yeah, I'm being cool with the caffeine now. I'm not taking nothing. I want my heart to be nice and calm and rested. And then, because that thing's going to put me under a lot of stress. But anyhow, I'll see y'all in my next broadcast, whenever that is.